So how would you feel about suppressors in Apex Legends? Not a topic I expected to have to cover, but it looks like things might be actually changing as far as care package items are concerned for the future. What's up, gamers? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a great day. We got some interesting topics to talk about as always, as well as our golden nuggets as promised. But first, dad joke of the day. Make sure to leave me your dad jokes down in the comments below if you want to be featured in the next video. This one coming from extremely opposite dad joke, saying, how did the pirate get his ship so cheap? It's so bad that it's good. He got it on sale. All right, you know the rules. If you had a reaction, if you laughed, if you cringed, you gotta like the video and you gotta subscribe. All right, so let's talk about our big topic, the care package item silencer. Now, Garrett Leaks actually posted a video the other day talking about a post that Shrugtall made. I know a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy who knew a guy, but I'm sure you all know Shrugtall. Anyways, this post was made about a new care package optic coming into Apex Legends, and at first they thought this optic was actually Crypto's heirloom, but then they actually said it was disabled and being tested as something else. So Garrett Leaks gave his opinion in his video the other day and said he believes they're actually going to expand this and bring optics into the care packages. So essentially he thinks that the optic would be like a permanent bloodhound scan. You would just have to constantly be ADSing, blah blah blah. That's besides the point. But I do want to point out that the reason they're saying that is because you're not going to be able to buy an heirloom that's going to give you an advantage in the game, because that just doesn't make sense. If you had them selling an heirloom that brought a really big game advantage like this, then yes, you're really going to have a lot of people boycotting, and that's not what they need. So both Garrett and Shrugtall now believe that this is not actually going to be an heirloom or an optic skin, because they kind of stopped doing the optic skins. It looked like they were going to do them at one point, but they decided not to do them. Obviously, they're not going to bring an heirloom that's going to bring a huge game advantage like that. So the only other option left is that you would actually put this in the care package. Garrett actually called it a red attachment, which would be like a legendary attachment, and said it's currently only on the game files on the flatline. There is a possibility it could just be a ground loot, like a digital threat, but I think more so along the lines of a care package. However, whenever he called it a red attachment, it made me remember something when I was making a thumbnail the other day, and I pulled a gun into Blender, and I realized that a lot of these guns had like these silencers on them. So just in case you're not familiar with Blender, when you export the game files from Apex Legends and you put them into Blender, basically on a gun, at least, what it does is it puts every single possible attachment on there, and you just have to delete the ones that you don't want. So literally every scope, every sight, every stabilizer, every silencer, whatever is on the weapon, and you simply have to delete all the excess ones and leave the attachments on there that you want. And I came across it and realized that there was actually a silencer in the game, which is how I was able to make the thumbnail. And then I started seeing people shooting these guns with silencers on them in Apex Legends through the modded videos that you can actually use in the game files. This is what it would look like if Apex brought these silencers into the game. So as you can tell, it looks really cool. It sounds really cool. No one can compare to that silencer effect. It just sounds so crisp and clean. So considering they're talking about red items, red attachments coming into the care packages in the future, or possibly even ground loot, we're not sure. Let me know what you think about the silencers coming into care package. I think this is a really good idea. It's a way for them to add more things into the game without having to add so many guns into the game and have so many balance changes to make. Same guy who made the video of the silencer also put a poll out on his channel and had like 23,000 votes, I believe, talking about would you like to see the silencer as an attachment come into the game. And this is what people said. 68% said yes, we would like to see the silencer as an attachment in Apex Legends. By the way, it was 21,000 votes, not 23. But yeah, it looks like a lot of people have a good approval rating. So what I want to do now is ask the audience down below, let me know in the comments, would you like to see the suppressor attachment come into Apex Legends? And if so, would you rather it be on the ground loot, or do you think it needs to be in the care package? All right, and lastly, the golden nugget for today, we have a few. These are actually really good. So hang tight, grab your glitch energy using code JMeyels today. Look, the starter pack is the one you need to grab. It's cheap, it's simple, it's going to give you a little bit of everything. You're going to be able to quickly run through the flavors that you like and the flavors that you don't like, so that you can buy the tubs of the flavors that you really like. Look, I'm honest with people, I got flavors that I love way more than the other flavors, so I sit here and drink the same flavors almost all the time. It's a motto: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. My personal favorites are Tropic Thunder, OA Slurp, Aim Assist, Granny's Grenades, Rainbow Magic. Try it for yourself. I'm telling you, get the starter pack. You'll find out the ones that you like the most, and then you can move on. And code JMeyels will save you 25% off of your order order, and it comes with an amazing shaker cup as well. And just the FYI, when you order the starter pack, they always throw in some extra stuff. Might be gummies or vitamins. Yeah, link down in the description below. Go save you some money, and so that you can perform better on Apex Legends. It's funny because they didn't pay me to come say this again. I've done everything I needed to do for them this month. I just like talking about them, man. They're a great company. I really believe in them. So anyways, an Apex Legends developer responds to a lot of the issues going on with Apex Legends right now, a lot of the questions, and actually responds with some pretty good answers, I guess, to give you some more insight about what is going on. First off, Ryan Redney said the cross progression in Apex Legends is still on track, but for release in 2022, with work on the feature still ongoing. Also, last night, someone on Twitter had a really good suggestion about putting a bug alert into the game to let you know that there's an issue. You might want to change your banner poses or something like that so that you don't crash. And actually, within about 2 hours, Respawn actually implemented it into the game. So now, when there's a game-breaking bug, you get in there and it will give you a big bug notice and let you know what the bug is and if you can get around it or what you can stop doing so your game doesn't crash, stuff like that. Then he also replied to the people freaking out about like the prices, the bundles and stuff. And here's what he had to say. He said, there's a lot to unpack. Honestly, I'll have to say that different game genres have different expectations of monetization teams on every game and are trying to strike a balance between making the business a healthy profit and not making items unattainable for non-spenders or low spenders. It's not really my discipline though, so I can't speak as a real owner of these decisions could. And also they replied about the Watson ult that was messed up and bugged and kind of seemed like a nerf. Basically, the pylons weren't actually hitting the grenades and evaporating them or getting rid of them whenever being thrown inside of the radius. So yeah, they did say that they were working on that. Unsure what the timing for the fix is. I'm hoping that it would probably be with the season 11 launch, but they said it can't share anything about buff or changes. Also, a lot of you have been asking me for what the dates might be for like the trailers and stuff. And I'm not 100% sure on this, but I did the math the other day, and from based off what I've seen, I think that we should be getting the launch trailer like maybe next Thursday, which would be on the 21st, but I'm not sure 100%. And then if that's the case, we would probably be getting the gameplay trailer on the 26th. Also, while I was rendering the video, Apex just tweeted out that the story of the Outlands will actually be on October the 18th at 8 AM PST, which is going to be 11 AM EST. So we're probably going to get the season confirmation and find out who the legend will actually be and a little bit more about the battle pass. Then most likely like a character trailer on the 28th and the battle pass trailer maybe that Saturday or something. And hey, let me know your comments down below about the new season. What is your prediction? Is it going to be a smooth launch, smooth sailing, great content, great launch, everything's going to be awesome, the thing's going to blow up and everybody's going to be happy? Or do you think it's going to go right down into the ground, servers are going to blow up, nothing's going to work? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to say the least. Hopefully everything rides very smoothly. I know this is really a big point in Apex Legends. A lot of people are on the edge right now, not knowing if they're going to stick with the game, if they really trust the game anymore. And like Lulu said in my video yesterday, this is a really do or die moment, it kind of feels like, because I don't know how many more big issues we can have before people just kind of give up and are like done. So let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for some more Apex Legends content like this. Make sure to leave me your dad jokes down in the comments below as well. Hope you all enjoy. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, stay positive, vibrate eye, only positivity. Make sure to go in the comments and let someone know that you're thinking about them, you love them, you're spreading some positivity, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later, Gators.